morning. So today is Sunday, and this video is about 5 things I've learned personally since I started my bus. This morning, I'm up so early because it's my day off, and I have found a great deal on my water tanks. I found 2 of them. One is a 100-gallon water tank, and the other one is like a 35-gallon water tank. 35-gallon I'm going to use for my gray water. It's a little easier to get rid of than trying to fill up a 35. You know what I'm saying. So anyways, that's what I'm doing this morning. So I have a long drive, so I'll explain to you the 5 what I've learned reasons, or not 5 reasons, but 5 things I've learned. Let's just put it at that. So the first, number 1 is, I wrote it in like fluorescent. I can't read it. Your ideas, the ideas that you have in your head and the ideas that will actually work are going to change. Well, mine have. At least a million times. You think you know exactly what you want, and then you go to do it, and it's not going to go exactly how you planned. There are a lot of reasons why that can happen. Because the bus is not square. Things aren't, your wheel wells, your room in your bus, the way measurements actually work out are never what you expect. So those ideas that you had in your head when you first bought your bus, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to make it exactly like this, are going to change. Sometimes they have to, sometimes they don't. And sometimes, bringing us to the next one, is number 2, it costs a hell of a lot more money than you ever thought. I never knew. Like, I've been around this world for a long time. I'm not that young. I'm an old lady now. Wood costs so much money. Like, I can't believe how much money I've just spent in just the wood. So money is going to make you change your ideas, because you're like, well, shit, now I've got to like save on this part so that I can afford this. And so that's going to make your ideas change a lot more, is knowing what you can afford and what you can't afford, which you should probably have a budget to begin with, like in the beginning. Let's be real. We're all going to go over that budget. You know we are. Because things are expensive. Everything's expensive. Number 3. Everyone has an opinion. And they think that you should do it exactly like they should. Bitch, if you had an opinion, go buy your own damn bus. Do your own damn thing. God, that one drives me crazy. And if you don't agree with their opinion, they get upset with you. And you're like, last time I checked, me, numero uno, is the one who bought the bus. If you want your ideas and you want those things to be put in a bus, buy your own bus. Do your own project. So I think number 3 hits a little home for me, because it just irritates the shit out of me when people are like, you have to do it this way. No, you don't. You do whatever how you want to. It's your damn bus. So number 3 hits home a little hard for me. Number 4, time. Your time. If you work, I work 60 hours a week. So the only time I get is after work and on the weekend. And every other weekend at that, because I work on the weekends every other weekend. You don't have as much time to do things as you'd like to, unless you like completely just quit your job and then just work on the bus full time. You could have it done in no time. However, when you are building a bus, you need money. Unless you have like a sugar daddy. I don't have a sugar daddy. I'm doing this financially all by myself. So I have to work, and you just don't have the time that you would like to have to be able to work on your bus. Well, I know, like, I'm at work and I'm like, man, when it's slow, I'm like, I could be doing so much on my bus right now. Like, I wish I could just be working on the bus, but then I wouldn't have the money for the bus. So Number 5 is, I'm going to read it again. You will learn so much. Like, this is like the best positive out of the whole bus, I think, for myself anyway. You will learn so much on how to do things because you're researching the hell out of everything and how everyone else did it, and you're taking from what they did and how you want to do it. So you're learning to manipulate how people are doing their things and to make it into your own. So you're researching and you're just sucking in all the information because it's something you're passionate about now because you bought a bus and you want to be able to make your bus your bus. So you do learn a ton on how to actually do everything in your bus. I know me personally, I have never constructed anything. I've never built anything. I've never done anything of this magnitude. So everything to me in this bus is a learning curve. You also learn a ton about your own self, your will to get things done, and your passion. This one I can't stress enough. Life is useless without a passion, I feel. I feel like everything that you do, you should do it with passion. If you don't have passion in it, you shouldn't do it. It's not what your soul wants. So you're going to be so incredibly proud of yourself when you get these things done. You're learning a ton about work. You're learning a ton about yourself. And that, my dear friends, is what life is about. Finding what you love to do